Go ahead.
The Ease of Fiction is an exhibition that's about history, capital H history. It's about the belief, at least that I have, that those in power are the ones that write history. And the rest of us have the choice to either believe what we're told or to challenge those things and to do our own research and to kind of do our own digging to come to conclusions that might be very different from the conclusions that have been fed to us. The reason I wanted to work with 4 artists from the continent of Africa on this exhibition is to really kind of look at how, at least for myself growing up, I had these perceptions and ideas of what Africa as a continent was about, and the specific countries within Africa that I knew some information about, which was very limited information, was also something that I wanted to explore and challenge. The 4 artists in the exhibition, Ruby Amanze, Dahiri Reshemeza, Maleko Mugoski, and Shireen Gerges, are from 4 very, very different places. For example, Ruby Amanze is from Nigeria, a country that many Americans have either read about and they certainly have heard of, but has such a complex and deep history of its own. And her work as an artist is really not about the politics and history of Nigeria as a country, but really pulls from her youth, being born there and growing up in the UK, and this idea that she wants to bring a playfulness and a levity into her work that you don't often see from artists who, contemporary artists who are being sort of categorized as being political artists or what have you. Her work is very much about fantasy, it's about whimsy, it's about imagination. Whereas Dahiri Reshemeza, who's also an artist in the exhibition, she originally, her practice centered around exploration of children who had survived the genocide in Rwanda that took the lives of nearly 1 million people. And later on, she decided to expand her practice and sort of to think a little bit more about her own personal history and the history of Rwanda from a sort of broader perspective beyond that one particular incident. Let's stop for a minute.